You guys, I promise to never bring this water bottle again. If you guys hear a lot of clinking in this video, it's this. I edited out a ton of it. It's not like terrible. You can definitely hear me and enjoy the walk, but I'm so sorry about this noise. I will never bring this again, ever. I just thought it was really cute. Can you blame me? My mom got it for me. Hi there, YouTube. We're actually leaving the house today. I'm going to take you guys on a walk around my neighborhood. I had a few video ideas and they just were not working out this morning, and I was like, you know what? I had this in my back pocket because I live in a really cute neighborhood. Come on, Ella. So I thought we'd take Ella on a walk and go look at the gardens around my neighborhood. I live downtown, actually, but I live in the oldest part of downtown, and all of the houses here were built in probably the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. That's pretty much when our neighborhood stopped building. And you can see a lot of really, really unique looking houses. And I feel like my town is like a garden community. Like everyone has beautiful gardens. So I thought I would just show you guys just a couple of them. This is my back door neighbor, and he has lots of beautiful fruit trees and irises lining the whole street. There are roses around the entire corner. Look how beautiful this is. I love this rose of Sharon hibiscus, coneflowers. I love the little snapdragons just poking out on the sidewalk. We've got a raised bed in the front, yarrow. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like a gem, but I'm really not sure. Those are pretty gaillardias, or blanket flowers. That's a beautiful shrub. I'm not sure what it is. Huh. I wonder what that field of purple flowers is right there. I don't know. I know that behind it is Russian sage, but I don't know what that is in the front. You're gonna have to stop whining at every dog that passes. She's only 2 years old and she's still getting socialized. House next door to it has these beautiful, I've always admired these evergreens. I don't know what they are. They are beautiful though. They almost look like they're bonsai'd. And their front yard has a little stand of irises that are not in bloom. Ooh, I like this. Succulent patch is really, really pretty. Another one of those beautiful architectural evergreens. Like, just look at the trunk of this. So pretty. And I love how they have it trimmed to expose it, and then just more succulents. I really feel like I need to up my succulent game. I have some hens and chicks, but they kind of bolted. I grew them from seed. And once they bolt, you can't get them to go back to a nice rosette unless you kind of cut it and propagate it. So I kind of need to cut and propagate it. It was one of the video ideas I had for this week. If this house right here, they have a bunch of zinnias and marigolds. Very pretty. And tons of shrubs. I don't know what kind of shrubs those are. I do see them around. Is it a euonymus? Those might be euonymus. Oh wow, they have a really abundant front border. That's not a health strip, that's like a full garden. It looks so good. There's more of that purple flower. Anybody knows what that is, let me know. It's really pretty. I like the leaves too. It's like got a blue-green color to it. Huge patch of it. Yarrow, coneflowers, daylilies, agastache. Ella going crazy and not walking correctly. More yarrow. Ooh, those are pretty. I wonder what that is. The seed head is really pretty too. And then this is their front yard. They have a bunch of raised beds. So pretty. I love their front porch. It's such a cute house. House on the corner right here is one of my favorite houses on the street. I just love the trees lining this whole pathway. It's a super clean landscape. They could use a little bit of garden, But I love the house. The house is beautiful. See, I love this house. So pretty. Something about the brick, the windows. I love the siding on the top. And I like the lot. Nice big lot. The landscapes I'm envious of. Like, look at those beautiful aspen trees. They're so pretty. They don't do as well here when they're in the lower elevations. We're only at 5,000 feet above sea level, but they're still such beautiful trees, and they have the most beautiful bark. And occasionally we get the fall color out of them. Those hydrangeas are beautiful. They almost look like mini Incrediballs. They're probably the Invincible Limetta, I think is what they were called. They're kind of like mini Incrediballs. Like, look at this, the pathway just like going underneath the trees. It's so, so pretty. I cannot wait to have more shade one day. But then I'll probably be asking for more sun when I have more shade. Every time I pass this boxwood, it makes me sad because it's so large, but it's definitely got so much damage that I don't know if that's gonna ever fully rebound. You would hope that it does, but I don't think so. There's just something about Rudbeckia that like beckons your attention. That yellow color from that house over there, it's just like calling my name. Oh, this is a beautiful border. The sunflowers, coneflowers. I don't know what that is with those interesting seed pods. The Rudbeckia is gorgeous. Even though it's flopped over, it is just stunning. It's almost like it's spilling out of this garden bed. They have some salvia that needs cut back, some potentilla. I hope my potentilla gets to be that big. There's more of that shrub with interesting seed pods. I don't know what that is. There's a plant and I don't know what it is. Leave a comment down below because I would love to know. Just leave a timestamp, like say at whatever time the video is, just let me know. That's how you can kind of identify it. I mean, about interesting houses, like that's so interesting. And look at their little shade garden right here with the hostas and the hellebores. There's a heuchera. They've done a really good job planting this out with it being so much shade. It looks like they got a little evergreen tree here too that hopefully will grow up underneath this tree. It looks like it's doing really well for being in such shade. In my neighborhood, there are these little libraries that I love. I think that that's so cute because we live like next to a bunch of schools. Rudbeckia. Don't know what that ground cover is, but it's really pretty. The sedums are pretty. Dianthus. Very, very pretty little bed. And oh my, the roses. That is beautiful. The only thing about roses is they only look good for so long, and then you're just left with a lot of thorns. Oh, that's an interesting little bed right there. Oh, and those flowers are really pretty. They almost look fake. I think those are fake flowers. When people put fake stuff in their landscape, it can really, really trip me up because I'm like, what is that? And why does it look so good? Pure water. Oh, I love that. Look, there's just like a little glimpse of like a little pond area. That's so pretty. And so peaceful that they have it like tucked into this little corner of shade. I really like that. And you don't really see it because they have it planted up so heavily, but all you hear is the water and it just kind of beckons you under this spot. Hi, good morning. There's one of those wild sumacs. They're beautiful, particularly when they're in bloom. Actually, that one doesn't look like mine. The leaves look a little bit different, but they are so pretty when they're in bloom. Oh, I love those red catkins, but I will never grow another one. It just started to take over. Oh, do you see the little shed back there? That's cute, and it has stuff growing all over it. This landscape is really peaceful. I like this one. It's a little bit too much cement for me, but the nice mature trees are so pretty. I love that window too. When we remodel our kitchen, I want a circle window, but I want like an actual circle, not an oval, but that's pretty. And then this is a line of roses on their fence. I see this every single year and it's so, so pretty. And it's always surprising me because these roses are planted in such dense shade and yet there's a bud, like they do bloom. Here's some in bloom. Oh, that's pretty. I wonder, does it smell good? Yeah, it does have a light fragrance. It's not super fragrant, but it smells good. And they got roses along this whole thing. I think it's so neat when somebody uses an element and just makes it grand by just repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. That's how you get like such a massive effect. Oh wow, that variegated bush is really, really pretty. Oh, I love how it's growing up the tree. That's so pretty. It's the house. Russian sage. That's really, really pretty. Oh my gosh. This whole landscape is just really, really nice. I like this one a lot. Some of this is a little overgrown, but overall it looks really, really good. Oh, this landscape is pretty. I always love purple coneflowers no matter what. Oh, and look. Pesticide-free area. This area is safe for children, pets, and all living creatures. That's really neat. I wonder if I can get one of those because I don't use any pesticides except for on my lawn. I love this little rock wall. That's so pretty. Oh, and I want to show you guys this butterfly bush that I passed. There was somebody on the sidewalk and I wanted to keep going, but it's just so pretty. I have to show you. Like, do you see it already? Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna have to add a big butterfly bush to my yard now and not just a topiary because this one is so, so pretty. I could see this being really pretty in like a natural landscape setting. Oh, but just standing by itself, it's glorious. This is interesting. They're gonna have lots of stone. I don't know how I feel about like all the stone in the front that people are doing. Foxgloves that haven't come up yet. Well, they come up, but they haven't bloomed. There's more of that sumac. I guarantee you it's just wild and it wasn't planted there. I love the vignette back there. There's like a little archway behind the coneflowers, if you guys can see that. Those geranium hanging baskets are so full. I swear mine are never that full. Truly, it's because I don't think I give them enough love. Like, I just kind of plant them out and hope for the best. They probably deserve a little bit more fertilizer. Lush like this, I'm like, okay, let's go see. Lots of irises, and there's some cosmos along the path. Come on, Ella. Oh, this is neat. Oh, this is so neat. You feel like you're just like in a little jungle. Oh my goodness, look at those berries. Those are beautiful. There's little orange berries on this tree. Wow, I wonder what kind of tree that is. I like the leaves too. Super lush border. It literally just makes you feel like you're transported into a little forest on their lot. It's so pretty. Oh, that's a beautiful tree. And this is a new house. I bet you they purchased that. I don't want to know how much that cost. Yeah, there are a couple newer houses in our neighborhood. They're starting to buy houses, bulldoze them, and just build really modern mansions, which makes me sad. This is pretty. The sprinkler's going off. Go, Ella. Russian sage. Sunflowers. Oh, neat sculpture. It's like as you walk by it, it's even neater. It would not be my neighborhood without a beautiful Colorado blue spruce. Look at that beauty. Look how blue. She is so lovely. She is so wonderful. This house has such a vintage look to it. And they have roses. So pretty. Oh, that one's really, really pretty. Whoa, that's a huge bloom. See, my favorite house in the neighborhood, I always say if this house goes up for sale, we got to do something, we got to buy it because it's on an almost half-acre lot in the middle of the city and it is gorgeous. That's the fence over there, which is all stone and beautiful, and it has stuff growing up it. And just look at this landscape. Could you imagine just sitting up there on that bench and how peaceful that would be? Oh, it's so, so, so pretty. And there's not a lot of variety in this landscape. It's a lot of big swaths of things, but it is a beautiful home. And then on the street side, there's these beautiful trees. I love that about our neighborhood, is that everyone has nice mature trees. Oh, pretty hydrangea over there. But yeah, look at this. And then they have another bench over here. It's so nice and shaded. They have a beautiful, big, large front porch. And I hear water trickling. I think that they have a pool back there with a fountain. That up there is the bane of my existence. Gosh, why am I forgetting the name of it right now? I know the name of it, but I'm forgetting it. It's a little the trumpet vine. That's what it is. I was gonna say a trumpet-shaped flower. It's the trumpet vine. My neighbor has one that's on the back of our fence, like it's in between us, and literally it pops up everywhere. These junipers are so pretty, and they have little blue berries on them. Yeah, I love that house. I love the landscape, love the way the lot fits. I would purchase that house in a heartbeat. This house just sold recently, and I love this house. I'm so glad that whoever purchased it is putting up nice hanging baskets, because the previous owner did as well, and they were always so pretty. It's a really cute house. Oh, the butterfly. Those swallowtails, they're all over our neighborhood. They're a lot at my house. I'll tell you that. I feel like I brought them to the neighborhood because I used to never see them. There's something over here though. Oh, it's a yellow trumpet vine, kind of shaped up like a topiary. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love this apple tree too. Anytime I go on a walk, when it's ripe, I can just grab an apple. I always like when people put fruit trees like at the sidewalk. Bunny, he's being, oh, there he goes. So cute. Whatever this tree is, it's so pretty. I love those berries. So pretty. I love the shape of the trunk too. And it has a nice weeping habit. You know, these people with beautiful stands of trumpet vine are almost making me want it, but I just know it's such a thug in the garden. Oh, that one is so pretty, just growing over this archway. So, so pretty. Oh, those coneflowers are gorgeous too. Look at that. Those are like electric orange. I love it. In all different colors. Oh, those phlox are beautiful over here. So, so pretty. Gosh, and as you pass that house with the phlox, it literally smelled amazing. Like, it smells so good right now. This little tunnel on the sidewalk, like, what? Oh my gosh. People do amazing things in the city. It literally makes you feel like you're transported, at least for a second. outside of the city. Beautiful sunflower stand. This house has the most amazing view. I always come over to this spot because there's a bench and a lookout point for the neighborhood. This is always a spot I like to come to when I go on walks in our neighborhood because it's just got the most beautiful view of the mountains. And it looks like they had some irises here, which would have been gorgeous. Oh, you can't really see the mountains today because it's so foggy. But there are mountains. And there's a little farm. It's such a cute little area. I wish it was a clearer view. I'll have to bring you guys back on a day where you can really see the mountains because they are literally just right there. I hope my weeping Norway spruce is that beautiful one day. Like, wow. I love those grasses. I feel like I really need to up my grass game. Yeah, that's a super welcoming little landscape as well. I like the hanging baskets too. Russian sage is always a good choice. Just takes care of itself. Oh, I love that evergreen, shaped up into cloud form. Oh, and the white drift roses are so pretty. I love when drift roses are planted up on like a rock wall and they can spill down. Oh, and there's another one. I love them. That tree house up there. Imagine being a kid and having that. I love all the stuff growing up the wall. Oh, and they have grapes. Hopefully their grapes are doing well because I want my grapes to do well. This house is one of my favorite houses as well. Seeds to come. What? Do they have like a little... Not selected for the garden tour. Okay. But that's really neat. Maybe there'll be free seeds here. Yarrow. I love this house though. It's got a beautiful gate. I love the little finials and the posts. Beautiful blue spruce right here. And it's so massive that they actually have a seating area underneath it. There's a gazebo, screened in porch, a couple statues. It's a really pretty house. And I love corner lots. Ever since I've owned a house with a corner lot, that's really the only thing I would be interested in unless I moved out to the country and had acres. This is so pretty. The grasses, the rudbeckia. Wow, those zinnias are so cute. I like that petunia too. Look at the color on that. The lantana, zinnias, and all that lamium. That lamium is so pretty. I hope mine takes off like that. There's a better view of their little gazebo. They have more grasses. I love the grasses. Those grasses are everything. I like the red shrub too. Yeah, those red leaf shrubs are really, really pretty. Rudbeckia, that is phlox. Theirs looks so, so good. They water it a lot though. You can see the water bottle. Another blue spruce. Theirs are so massive and so pretty. They have such nice canopies. I love that they limb them up to expose the tree and to give you like a little bit of space underneath it. And they have little seating areas underneath both of them. And then they just have a little vegetable garden. So cute. Landscape is one of the landscapes where I just want to go up to the door and be like, hey, can I tour your garden? Because they have a really, really nice landscape, let me tell you this. Like, look at the rocks. Oh, so nice. Look back there. I think there's a pond in there with a waterfall. I don't think the waterfall is running, but I'm pretty sure that's a pond back there. Apple trees in the front. Oh, the apples are so pretty. I love the aspen trees on the corner. People have aspen trees planted so close to their house. I'm always afraid to do that, but they do give such a fairy tale look to houses. And their front door is so pretty. It's round. I really want to make our front door round as well because I feel like it would fit with our house because we have coved ceilings, and I just feel like it would just make it seem more cottagey having a round door than a square door. And then this is their other corner, more beautiful big rocks. Evergreens. It's a very simple landscape, but it's very pretty, and it goes all the way around the corner. See, around the corner, there's somebody coming, so we're just gonna film it from there. They have stuff growing up the side of their home. It's very pretty. We'll walk down this street and then we'll head home. Another beautiful blue Colorado spruce. So massive. They truly look like buildings. Some beautiful big boxwood. And a little bit of a wild border. That blue flower is really pretty, and it's like true blue. You don't see that very often in the garden. Oh, it's so lush and so pretty. This house just sold recently. There was an old lady who lived there one day. She had me help her catch her cat because her cat had ran away like right outside of her home. And it was the sweetest like experience ever because like she literally just invited me into her home, and she seemed so vulnerable, which I don't know, something about that just made me feel weird, like that like an old person would be left and that they couldn't even get their cat. You know, and they had to ask like a stranger on the street to get their cat for them. Just kind of made me sad. But she was really, really nice. And I got to see the inside of her house, which was really neat. She was a hippie. This is another one of my favorite houses. I love how simple it is. And it just seems so prominent. Has a nice corner lot as well. And I love the stone capstones above the windows and the doors. And all the mature shrubs make it so private. Pretty petunias. And impatiens. Oh, I love the impatiens tucked in with the stone. That's another thing I really need to up my game on is stones. I would love to bring in a couple boulders, but they're so expensive. And then you have to get them transported, which is even more expensive. It's just a whole thing. I love this house too. It has a little balcony up at the top. Something about it is very charming and very different. It just has a lot of architectural detail. There's a lot going on. There's brick, there's siding. There's another type of siding up at the top. There's another siding over the door, but it all works. It looks so, so good together. Wow, those red, white, and blue petunias up there are really pretty. See, this is all that street work I was telling you guys about. Look at that. They have the whole street torn up back here. This house is pretty though, and so are the ferns on the front porch. There's something about ferns on a front porch that is so reminiscent to me because I just remember that was the popular thing to do in the 90s and 2000s, I feel like. People still do that today, but when you walk around, you'll really see more petunias and geraniums, I feel like, than that. Yeah, like look at the side of this home. Tell me that's not gorgeous. And they have a dog in their backyard that looks like Beethoven. He always gives my dogs hell anytime I come on a walk. I love that archway. That's really pretty too. And the fencing. I really want to add finials to our fence. I feel like it just makes it look so much more custom. Ella, come on. And there's Beethoven. Ella. Without fail, that dog gives me hell every time we walk by it. Like, he's a good guard dog. Ooh, the hydrangeas on the side of the home are so, so pretty. I really like the ones in the front. They kind of look like firelights. Firelight tidbits, probably, because they're a little bit smaller. They're really pretty. The ones along the side of the home are gorgeous, obviously. You know I love those mop head hydrangeas. Beautiful grasses, daylilies. Oh, those begonias around the tree are so pretty. And I like their purple front door too. Oh, those are some interesting impatiens. Look at the leaf color. They're like yellow and green. And another beautiful Colorado blue spruce. I just stop and amaze at them every single time I see them. How graceful. We have another house with phlox. Their phlox are so pretty. When they are planted in mass, they make such a big statement. I love them. I need to add more to my garden. I just have probably 3 or 4 planted together. I really need like 6 to 12 to get that impact. This house is cute. That fine line buckthorn is interesting on both sides of the walkway. I like it. You don't see those planted a lot here. I don't know why. They would do fine. Oh, I love the hedge. Talk about privacy. Talk about a green wall. That is it. So nice. The Rose of Sharon up there is so pretty. And the boxwood hedge right there is gorgeous. It's the first boxwood hedge I've seen. And it looks good, which is encouraging. And then towards the street, they have coneflowers, 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 and coneflowers. Very, very pretty. And with that, I think I'm going to end the video. I feel like we've done like probably a 30-minute walk around my neighborhood. I didn't show you everywhere. There are definitely a couple of houses that I missed, but they were kind of out of the way on this walk. But we will do another walk very, very soon because I think that this is kind of inspirational. I know it inspired me just walking around. It's nice seeing other people's landscapes and then just kind of getting ideas from that. I get so inspired walking around my neighborhood because all the houses are very, very different than each other and everyone's landscape reflects that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know, do you guys just go on walks through neighborhoods just to get inspiration? We do occasionally. Like sometimes we'll just drive around Colorado and stop in a neighborhood and I'm like, ooh, this is a pretty neighborhood. Let's stop and take a walk. Is that weird? Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys around for whatever video I come up with for next time. Bye guys. Oh wait, we're coming up to my favorite garden in the neighborhood. It's right up here. This is my favorite garden in the neighborhood. Does it look familiar? Oh my gosh, it's so nice to be home, I will say. I feel like I'm blowing my neighbors out of the water. Look at that. Just that border alone. And it just keeps going. Yeah, I'm pretty proud. Not gonna lie. I think it looks really, really good. Come on.